Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at an Acer Veriton L4630G. If you like videos like this, please subscribe. I bought this Acer Veriton L4630G secondhand for only 25 euros, and that with a Intel Core i3 4130 in there. Unfortunately no memory and no HSD or SSD. It also makes use of the Intel HD 4400 graphics chip in there. It's embedded on the CPU, so I'm not expecting the most. What will really bring this PC together is the SSD 256GB SATA 6 that I got for only 20 euros. And additionally, next to that, I was also able to get more memory, which, well, not more, there was no memory at all in there. So I got 8GB, 2 sticks of DDR3 SODIMM memory. Placing them is really easy. As you guys probably noticed, what you can see is that there's no power supply in this case. That's because there's a loose power brick of 135 watts that's powering this machine, but makes it very power efficient. As you guys can see, I used only one screw to screw the SSD down. This is because I'm very lazy and I did not want to have to look for more screws. But it should be sufficient since the SSD is very light and will not be going anywhere. As you can see, this is a fail on my part. I wasn't able to place the bracket back as easily as I thought. And now it's time to screw it all back together and start testing it out. While putting this all back together, I kept thinking, what will the performance be? Will I be able to play any game or not at all? I'm really excited to figure it out. See if it's any wasted money or we can actually use it. Worst case scenario, you can use it as a media PC, of course. I must admit, to have so many ports on the back is really impressive to me. You can actually connect basically everything you want. The only thing I would wish it had was an additional HDMI port, but then again we can just buy a display converter from DisplayPort to HDMI, which will also do the trick perfectly. Okay, time to test it out, see if it actually boots. It does turn on, and let's see if we get any display. Yes, there we go. Okay, it works, nice. Now let's just boot to Windows. Okay, only took 13 seconds to boot to Windows. Now let's play some games. The first game we're testing is an esports game called League of Legends. What we can really notice, I'm playing it on 1080p on all low settings. But what I really notice is that this game gives us an average FPS of 72, which I think is really high for such a machine with such a little, well, basically just a chip on the CPU. It did give us a 1% loss of 68 and 0.1% of 52. The next game we're playing is another popular title called CounterStrike GO. It doesn't give us the best frame rate, but it does give us on average 38 frames per second on 1080p, everything on low. 1% lows of 24, 0.1% low of 19, which basically only happened when you got shot from really close, and somehow it really drops in frames when both guns are shooting. Next to that, I do think it's a pleasant experience, maybe if you put it to a bit of lower resolution, but hey, I got a 1080p monitor, so I wanna run it 1080p. I hope you guys forgive me for being such a noob in this game, but it's just to test out the little PC. Please forgive me in especially this moment. The following title we're testing is Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare. So not the Warzone one, that one will definitely not run on this little PC, but well, this Call of Duty will definitely run. It has a multiplayer. I'm decided to play the single player using 1080p on low setting. My average FPS was 52, 1% lows of 42 and a 0.1% low of 34. which basically happened with a lot of Storm in a single player level. Using this little PC for basic tasks like just watching a YouTube video, browsing the internet, it actually works really snappy. I think this has a lot to do with the SSD and the 8 GB of memory in there, but the CPU actually is not letting me down. This all is running off this 135 watts power brick that came included with the PC. Overall, I'm very pleased with the performance of this little machine, and I must admit I do consider it a good purchase. I hope you guys liked this video. If you do, please like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.